So let's start with the review of the room. Now, take it into consideration that this ship was built in 2002, and as far as I can tell, it has not had any type of refurbishment. So it's pretty beat. I mean, I say that, but I'm comparing it to the newer ships. It just wasn't in the greatest shape. So let's run through some of the things that we saw and didn't like and did like. So overall, the room wasn't terrible. It had some things that were concerning, or maybe not up to par in our eyes. This is just a quick overview of the entire room. So coming through the door, bathroom was to the left, and couch, TV, bed, and those window shades, when we pulled them closed, they didn't really cover the entire window, and they had like burn marks or holes throughout it, so light was coming through them. Door that is opening right now, seen its better days, and also was very noisy to open and close. But out on the balcony, there was a good amount of space and enough room for two of us to chill and have a drink. The railing was kind of gross. We did take some wipes and go over that and the patio furniture on the outside because of the cleanliness of it. This obviously is our viewpoint of the port downtown Los Angeles, or down in Los Angeles. The balcony did have where doors can be opened to the adjoining balcony. So I guess if you had adjoining rooms, that's kind of nice. The actual patio chairs had like burn holes in them. You can see here, there's one down there on the bottom there. The chair had chipping paint. The other chair was very similar in the way it looked, and it had a hole in it, and you know, the paint was kind of chipping on it. The table was in okay condition. The patio itself, or the balcony itself, wasn't in the worst condition. It was decent. And so going back into the room here, you can see the overall room. It did feel quite spacious compared to like NCL balcony rooms that we've stayed in. It seemed to have a little bit more room, and it did have a full couch that turned into a bed. Phone was kind of older, and it had enough storage throughout the room, which was nice. You can see all the storage here with the small TV there. That we're not used to that either. We're used to having bigger TVs, but the storage overall was pretty good. One thing about the TV and the service, like the satellite kept freezing, and we didn't get half of the channels for most of the trip. So this video is another walkthrough after we've kind of unpacked some things. Here you can see on the desk, there was like one plug or two plugs. No USBs that we could find. So it's really important that you do bring your own universal plug, which you can see here. We have all our items plugged in, USB and regular plugs. These are some of our Amazon essentials, which you can find in the link below. Anything that's in this video is probably in the links below, but definitely need to bring some type of multi-plug. You can see down here on the ground there's a stain on the carpet. There's a stain on the couch, which we didn't get video of that, but there's a picture of it. As you see, the bed here, it was pretty comfortable. The pillows were pretty fluffy, so that was nice. Some of these items you see on here are just things that we've reviewed on our Amazon essentials. That's our video camera kit, and then there's a bunch of electronics with a battery backup, some of the Amazon essentials that we travel with. And now taking it out to the balcony again. I had already set up my camera for sail away, so I have a little clamp on there for one camera, and then I just got done setting up one of my other little cameras that'll be stationary for the entire sail away from basically the port out to where we hit open seas, so pretty much the entire bay area, and I'll make a video of that and show that later. If you're interested in that video, just go to our channel and look for Sail Away. And on the balcony, I did wipe everything down. The the railing and the chairs and everything. Like I mentioned before, it didn't feel very clean, so we wiped everything down just to clean it up a bit, and so we'd feel a little bit more comfortable sitting out there and touching everything. And I might be a little bit of a germaphobe, but still, it just wasn't as clean. And you can see some of the glass there. They didn't even clean those. So coming back into the room, again, those are binoculars we use, just part of our Amazon essentials. Just kind of giving an overview of the room here. That's our fluffy flamingo. My wife likes him to travel with us everywhere, so she can take pictures with him. There's my nice little travel fan. Gotta have it next to me at all times when I'm sleeping. And that's just plugs right into a USB port, which that's what I have that other extension for, to make sure I can plug all my stuff in at night. Our room steward, Robert, was great. This little guy we found our second day left for us, and we really appreciate that. Did not ask, but we did tip him well. Now on to the bathroom. It was a decent size. The shower had glass doors. Once you closed them, it felt really tight, like our RV that has a little shower. The sink had a decent amount of space on it, and even the mirror was like a cabinet mirror. It opened up and had some storage. You can see here we have a couple of our Amazon essentials. Yes, cheap plug. But we do use these things. So one other thing that was a little weird in the bathroom, there's this what looks like an ice bucket. Either that, or they put it there directly, so when you're in the restroom and you're not feeling good, you think you're going to throw up, you just do it in the little bucket. It's weird, and if it's an ice bucket, that is not the place where I want to have my ice bucket kept. Another good thing about most cruise ships and cruise rooms is the storage under the bed. So you can see here we have a couple of our luggage that we're sliding underneath the beds to get them out of the way. And that's always a nice feature. If you didn't know that, make sure you look under the bed. Plenty of storage there. The room thermostat was really old, as you can see here, but it did work just fine. The closet was a good size and had plenty of shelving for storage. And these are some of our custom-made cruising ducks. I 3D print them and then we give them away. And these were just a few that we put on this cruise. All the links you can find below for things in this video, and we appreciate you, and don't forget to hit like and subscribe.